implemented and perfected the idea of class and ethnicity-based guilt. And it's a very bad road to walk down, and it's something that we're very much engaged in at the moment, because there's discussion everywhere in North America now about the idea of, well, race-predicated guilt, for example, and ethnic-predicated guilt. And it's a very bad idea to classify an entire group of people as guilty of anything based on their group membership. So these sorts of things are things we haven't yet learned, and certainly should have. Now, the other thing that was very interesting about the Soviet, especially about the Gulag Archipelago, you see, it was released in the West in about 1973 or thereabouts. Now, the student movement of the 1960s was very much influenced by Marxist and communist doctrine, and that was especially the case in France, where the most reprehensible intellectuals of the 20th century have emerged, including all the damned postmodernists who've occupied the universities now, as far as I can tell. And what happened essentially in France was that the Marxist/communist students were attempting to foment revolution, but what happened, and that peaked in about 1968, and what happened was, at least in part as a consequence of Solzhenitsyn's revelations, the idea that the Soviet model, or the Maoist model, for example,